Yo, what's going on, Liberty lovers? We are on the way back from Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was amazing. It was fun. It says connecting, I don't know.
We want to say what's up to all Hippie's new subscribers.
Yeah, thank you so much. Whoop whoop.
What's up, everybody?
I don't know, boy. It might not be working yet. Oh, it is working. Whoa. Yo, what's going on? Yo, how are y'all doing this evening? We are in Waco, Texas. We've been on the road since about 11. Yo, what up, Stray Dog? What up, Lynn?
What up, Stray Dog?
JRD, Nicolaj, God's Night, Panther, what's up? Much love. Everyone's saying hi to Brandon. What's up?
Hey, what up, y'all? Much love, much love. What up, God's Night?
Thank y'all so much for subscribing. All the new subscribers, thank you so much. On America's Voice, there's gonna be a lot of awesome stuff coming up in the next week or two. Yo, we got so much footage. Brandon's just going crazy, thinking of all the ideas. He's gonna have some badass videos. So definitely make sure you're subscribed to Just Another Channel, which I'm pretty sure you all are. But we definitely are driving safe.
You know, screw texting and driving. We like to live stream and drive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Doing it right.
Yeah, I'm surprised it kind of ended kind of early, about, what, 11:30?
I guess.
It seems like all of a sudden they just left. Like the police left and they just left. It was almost like it was just like for an op. Like it was just, like a staged.
That's exactly what it was. You could feel it.
Absolutely. Yo, like out of nowhere, all you see is like black bloc medics. Like fucking out of nowhere is like a whole bus of black bloc medics are fucking right there in front of you. It was the weirdest thing. And it was really cool because like the way the Trump rally was, you go down the street, like where I was standing at first, where Brandon was walking around, everybody was just like networking. There were so many content creators out there. There were so many people. And it was like, yo, what up, Bobby Grant? What up, Maurice Delp? It was like, man, it was just like a block party of patriots. It was just amazing. And then the Black Lives Matter came with their first demonstration, and it just went to hell in a handbasket. It was just shit after that, man.
Well, they came in and they infiltrated where all the patriots had gathered. InfoWars was right there. It was at pretty much one of the main entrances to the rally, and they just came in there and overtook it with their Trump baby balloons and all the George Soros refusefascism.org stickers and t-shirts, and all the people that I've seen over and over again in Austin, Texas, traveling circus of George Soros paid leftists. They are insurgents.
Sorry about that, folks.
It was, they're insurgents.
Yo, what up, Scott B? Oh, thanks, Scott B. He says you got me a lot of subs. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, definitely insurgents. Definitely, I mean, there was people the night before. Y'all see it. Y'all seen it when I streamed when we first got there. It was so peaceful. There was people, strangers in tents in a fucking city they are not from. No security. There was really no cops walking around. Yeah, like one National Guard, whatever. But I don't know. It was definitely not like, it would have been like that the night before if they were from all there.
Or even earlier that day.
Right. Yeah, about 2 o'clock. About 2 o'clock. These people make me physically ill, housebounding the same old tired lies. Yeah. And there was a couple of, Trump supporters that got all up in the face with protesters, Black Lives Matter protesters. I thought there was going to be a couple of fights, but I don't think there was really.
I saw more unity than fights. People were arguing, and like I said, the bulk of what you guys are going to see in the next week in the mainstream news was the staged barricade of Black Lives Matter stopping the bus full of National Guardsmen. That was all staged. I sat there and watched them stage the whole thing. And then the cops shooting the pepper bullets. Man, that was all just fodder.
Yeah. Yeah, we was rewatching the footage of when the military was leaving, and every the cops, the police, the fire trucks, they're all just passing, and then the military, just like stops. They didn't have to stop. I don't think they had to stop.
No, it was just all. I mean, it was one photo op right after another. All those leftists, man. There were hundreds of Black Lives Matter protesters, white liberals mostly. And
that one little soy boy thought he was a rock star. Rawr, I'm spewing lies. Rawr, George Soros is paying me. Rawr.
Yeah, didn't you get one of them to admit they were getting paid?
Yeah. So I was on the GoPro. I was streaming on ISYLDD's channel, and someone comes up to me and asks how much I'm getting paid, and I say I'm not getting paid, and it's something like, and they call us the dumb ones, or at least something. I'm gonna find exactly. I got a lot to do. I got a lot of going through shit and clipping. The GoPro literally record 160 gigabytes yesterday. That's how much footage is on that GoPro. 160 gigabytes. I got a lot of shit. It was, the demonstrators came. I got that at the end of one of the streams on that channel, ISYLDD. And then so Brandon was in the car. I put my signs down by the InfoWars tent, and I go to get Brandon because here comes, like, it was peaceful, it was cool, and then all of a sudden here comes the first demonstrators, and Brandon was at the car. So I put my shit down, I go get him. I come back, I'm trying to restart my stream, and I look up, and there's the military with a can of tear gas, like the one like a grenade, and they got the gun and everything right there. And I'm like, oh shit. And they're like, you need to back up. I'm hippies for Trump, all in red, white, and blue and everything. I'm like, I need to back up. What are you talking about? I don't know. That was kind of weird. And then sketchy like. And then the tactical police come out. They shut down the gate entrance. Like, I don't know if they eventually let people in or not, but they shut down people getting into the venue.
Yeah.
But did y'all listen to that speech? Man, that speech was fire. Fire.
Yeah, that was a great speech.
Yeah, I talked to the guy. I got it on film too. I talked to the guy that was holding up an arrow, and it said Trump KKK rally or some shit like that.
I remember that guy.
And I said, I went and I was like, I don't agree with what you're saying or what you're doing or anything like this, but I agree and respect the fact that you're out here doing what you feel or whatever. And I said, but we see what Antifa's been doing to people that just wear a MAGA hat. They don't even have to be holding a sign. They'll get hit upside the head with a lock and a sock or something like this. I said, has anyone harmed you? And he said, well, no. And then he goes, well, actually, someone spit on my sign and spit on my shoe.
Wow.
He said he went to the cops, but the cops wasn't going to do anything. So comparing a lock and a sock is spitting on the sign with a shoe,
I wasn't even at a protest, and I got punched in the face. So how about that, bro? I mean,
you gotta be able to, stand up for what you believe in, man, and take the punches that come with it.
Yeah, the tolerant left, super tolerant.
Yeah, Brandon got some great interviews, guys. He's gonna have that shit on it. Greg Reese,
Savannah Hernandez, Brandon Straka from the Walk Away movement, Rex Jones. Who else did I interview? Oh, Ben Berquam. I interviewed Ben Berquam. Savannah Hernandez, she's so awesome. It's on one of the live streams. There was 4 or 5 live streams yesterday on my channel. I'll try to clean that up or something, guys, but it's on the very first one from yesterday. There's some really good interviews from Savannah. Again, Savannah did a great job. She had a lot to say. Brandon Straka had a great interview with him because he had just came from Chaz Chop. So he had a lot to say about Chaz Chop in Seattle. Really nice guy, man. Brandon Straka is a really nice guy.
Last night, I think the thing that they were suggesting that Trump circle next venue. That Trump circle next venue. I think, where's the next venue gonna be at? What's the next one? Ben is funny. The dude is always smiling.
Yeah, Ben Bergholm's funny. He did a citizen's arrest on Adam Schiff. Shifty Schiff.
Panther says they're only tolerant when they agree.
Hey, what's up, Panther?
Yeah, I think the thing that like upsetted me the most, or I thought was like the most disgusting, to use their term, disgusting. I think the next rally is going to be in Phoenix. I for sure know that the bikers will be there. Phoenix, Arizona. That's far.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, boy. That's too far.
Ooh, hey, we just got to hang loose from someone who obviously likes our bumper stickers.
Yeah. That's what's up. Y'all want to see what we're driving through right now? In the great state of Texas.
Yeehaw!
Nothing but prairie land.
Nothing but blue skies. Who else is in chat? Hey, what's up, SMF Veritas? We see you.
Oh, go, SMF Veritas. You should go. And dress like a commie bat.
Definitely recommend you go in support. Wear the red, white, and blue.
Yeehaw, motherfuckers!
Many hands make light work. Many hands make light work.
What up, Scott B? What up, Skull Drazer? Yeah, it was. I think the thing that disgusted me the most that I saw there was the people with their kids. You know, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, and when I was streaming, I don't know if I was streaming at that time or if it's just on the GoPro. I think it was just on the GoPro. I started streaming on YouTube right after that. But a Trump supporter, a guy in a hey, what's going on, brother? The guy that was there for the Trump rally was in his truck, and then some Black Lives Matter protesters were walking by, and dude jumped out of his truck and just sprayed pepper spray in their eyes, which I think is fucked up, honestly. I mean, I don't agree with Black Lives Matter, but really they were just marching. I don't agree with their message, but they were just really in the streets. The military was right there, the cops were right there, and they were just in the street being a ruckus. It was peaceful.
This was like BLM minus Antifa. I mean, there were some black blocs. It's the dividing line between BLM and Antifa is becoming a little bit more vague to me because they're just a bunch of virtue signaling, mostly white leftists. Real soy boy, real skinny, just sweaty. And I don't know. I mean, last night was 99% peaceful, you know?
And, there, a BLM member was kind of kicking them out the way, saying, go home after they go home, or they're out of town now, there's no reason to be here now, or something like that. So they were saying something like that. But you could definitely see the paid agitators. There was a guy from the Middle East, I want to think it said like hashtag Iranian or something on his mask, but he had like a helmet. He had like full fucking shoulder pads. Like he was there. You could tell there was a small group of people that was there for the fucking chaos. You could tell. It was crazy. It was crazy. But I thought it'd be over. Yo, what up, Conservative Patriot? Bernard, we're driving from Tulsa, Oklahoma back to Austin, Texas. And then when I get to Austin, Texas, I am driving to Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Driving back from the Trump rally 2020.
Yeah.
4 more years. 4 more years.
It was a blast, guys.
Yeah.
My arms are so tired. Oh my God, they're so sore from holding up them signs. Oh my God.
And your rig.
Yeah, and my rig after the signs all day. I didn't have my little bitty screw that makes it a monopod. It changes from a tripod to a monopod, and I think the little screw, I think it's at my house, or I should have dug a little deeper. I thought I had everything.
Did you check the bag, your tripod bag?
No, I didn't. It's probably in there. Yeah, it's probably in there for sure. Yeah, so let's see. Patrice Coolers is a co-founder of the BLM. Verbally states she is a trained Marxist. Do not be fooled, folks. BLM and Antifa are one and the same, and this is a Marxist revolution worldwide. Absolutely.
They're getting paid by the same people. Nike, Coca-Cola, Apple, Planned Parenthood.
You know, Joe Biden, his campaign is bailing out these guys.
Well, they're bailing out his campaign, really.
Yeah, I mean, he actually accepted a donation from Antifa itself.
Through Act Blue, all that money's going to the DNC.
Yeah, Molon Labe, motherfuckers. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we're, for those of you who are just tuning in, Hippies for Trump, number 4, all one word. You're on that channel right now. Subscribe, share it out. JustAnotherChannel.com. We were at the Trump rally last night in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We were driving back to our respective homes, and we wanted to say what's up to y'all, kind of have a little recap of what we were seeing out there, man. Recap drive home, you know what I mean?
Yo, so let's see. I found you guys via Ben. Hope your channel grows. Thanks. Yeah, Ben's awesome. He was cool for sure.
Who's say their name?
Yeah. So Ben. So tell me the channel. Ben's channel. I think that's who I'm trying to remember. Yeah, okay, I believe that shit.
Wow.
Better miss me with that bullshit.
Sorry.
I can't. My chat sucks. I can't. Yep. Yeah, man, I'm so excited. What, 2 weeks? 2 weeks? 2 motherfucking weeks.
Something like that.
2 weeks until DC. Woo woo.
10millionmarch.com.
It's at the bottom of the screen, guys. Come hang out with us in DC. It's gonna be a freaking blast. Be there the whole weekend.
10millionmarch.com. Tell your friends.
I hope Trump goes to Texas somewhere, like a Austin or Dallas or Houston.
Austin would be cool.
Austin would be perfect. That would be bomb.
What's funny, guys, let me ask y'all this. Would any of y'all wanted me or hippies to go inside the rally?
Miss Red Badger, what is going on? Computer Chick Productions. I wish I could go to Timothy Mark, but my son has summer school. I'm sorry.
Hey, Miss Red Badger. No, would anyone have liked for us to go inside? Because, I mean, you can watch that on RSBN or, you know.
We don't want to go inside.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to document what was going on out on the street. The reason
Thank you, Bobby Grant. Thank you, brother.
There was people that were hitting me up like, are you going inside? Why aren't y'all going inside? It's like, well, I've been inside, first of all, and not that every rally is the same, but we're there to make sure that there's, safety by video.
Yeah, the whole purpose of the outfit change was obviously to blend in. You know, he was walking around talking to people, pro-America, I'm sure, most of the interviews. And so these people were everywhere, guys, and you could see them communicate. You could see they were well organized. Look, I was standing in that one spot holding the sign, so I literally saw everybody come in the entrance. I saw how these people talked to each other. They were from out of town. It was fucking organized. There is no debating that, no question. Thank y'all for the Happy Father's Day. We both appreciate it, I'm sure. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And, it's, I don't know, for people to think this is still organic, that it's not natural, you didn't see what we saw. And if we would have went into the Trump rallies, we would have missed a lot. There are several stage BLM and Antifa pretending to be Trump supporters that rally trying to start something. Oh, I could agree with you. It seemed like some of those confrontations when they were screaming at each other because of what they were saying to each other. If it was like a real organic, heated, I probably would have swung on somebody. You don't just get in their face, spit flying, take being called a racist and a not. You just, what man does that?
Well, there was that one guy where they were like, say it.
Yeah.
Say you love black people or whatever. You know what I thought it was? I thought I was watching Jerry Maguire. They were like, I love black people. I love black people. And it's like, here we are in 2020, out in the middle of a street in America, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we're talking about skin color in the street. I mean, come on, how far have we come? When you talk about Martin Luther King Jr., that's supposed to be a revelation and you move on forward from that. How have we fallen so far backwards from Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? Yesterday there was a little group of white liberal BLM people, and this patriot walked by and said, he said, have you ever heard what Malcolm X said about white liberals? And the BLM girl was like, no. He goes, you should look it up. And I yelled out, I was like, you mean right before they killed him? And he's like, yep. Yeah, go ahead and look up what Malcolm X said about white liberals.
Yeah, that little boy, when that Trump supporter pepper sprayed the BLM member, he was like, he said he's like, that was wrong. He wasn't even defending himself, or he didn't even do that because he didn't need to defend himself. And they were I was standing right by him, and they were, it was a family of two little white kids, and typical leftist. There was a group, older, maybe in the 50s, white couple leaving the venue. They just let people out, and it said Trump 2020, fuck your feelings, or something on the back, and on the back of the shirt it said grab him by the pussy, and you can hear them make their little comments, oh how cool, and then so I feel sorry for those kids. I think that was the worst thing I seen families out there using this as propaganda to further the Marxists. You've seen other people out there with their children in patriotic gear. There's one dad I thought that was really cool. They had some handmade signs, and it was a black father, and he had two kids with him, and they had some handmade BLM signs or whatever. And I told that guy that was cool because you didn't get the vibe as the white parents. The white parents, it was almost like it reminded me of them breaking down a football play on ESPN, the way they were spectating from the sidelines, and the whole time they were spewing the propaganda to the children, and they were allowed to I guess be programmed with it because they're seeing this right in front of the trauma-based mind control, right? This is how this shit works. And then the other father that I congratulated, he was just right there. They were by themselves. They weren't really with a group, and they were just standing there holding some homemade signs. And he brought his children to stand up for, what he thinks is a righteous cause. So I commended him for that. That was amazing.
Well, you can go back and watch when I was parting the Red Sea, and I was right in the middle of the whole parade, or whatever you want to call that, the Macy's Day Parade. There were children as young as 10 or 12 years old that were saying, they were marching along with the adults, and they were saying, "Go home, racist! Go home, racist!" And they were yelling it, and it's like the vitriol. They're too young to hate their president. It's guided towards that. And you know what? My daughter goes to public school and tells me about the Trump haters, and I mean, man, it's just like when someone says that about a parent who has a kid who's pro-Trump, and they're like, you really shouldn't be getting your kid involved, with hatred or with blah blah blah. No, it's patriotism, okay? It's God and country. That's not like brainwashing. That's the real deal, It's not brainwashing your kid to teach him about the Bible. You can say that's brainwashing, but that's not brainwashing.
Right.
That's eternal life. That's love. That's values. How can you talk about justice? I had a talk with one of the preachers that was out there. He was handing out some flyers, and one of the things he said he talks to a lot of people about is, what is justice? What is racism? Racism or justice? These people out in the streets screaming for justice when they also are atheists, or and so therefore, if you don't believe in God, what is justice? Justice is a frame of reference of what's moral and what, so how can you be an atheist, Trump hating, BLM, Antifa member and be screaming for justice? Do you know what it's the ultimate paradigm. Know what I mean? What do y'all think?
I definitely agree.
Because I started a conversation with him because there was an androgynous they, them.
Oh, that came and asked me some questions in an interview.
They came up speaking to these Christian, preachers that were there.
Shadow.
It was just so weird, dude. It's so weird. But anyways, they were going on and on and on, and I was losing IQ points as I was listening to this conversation. But what he, she, they said right towards the end explained it all, and it explains all their problems. She said, well, at the end of the day, in 100 years, no one's going to know your name. No one's going to know my name. None of this matters in 100 years. And it rang my bell. And I told that preacher, I said, the whole problem with these people in general, and when I say these people, I mean the left-hand path, the people that are left-hand path, not left or right, not Democrat versus Republican. I mean, the Antifa, their problem is nihilism. They're complete nihilists. They don't think the future even matters. Who's going to remember them? See, their ego is overdriven. They've overwritten God and made themselves God. And therefore, when they understand their own mortality, they realize, well, I'm God, and when I die, who cares? I'm only going to be here till I'm 70 or 80 years old. Who cares about the rest of the world? And And that's really, guys, that's the root of the problem of the Marxist, leftist public education, the dumbing down through the GMOs and the fluoride and the big pharma. That combination has given birth to this complete nihilistic attitude by these leftists. They're done. They don't care. Another thing that was yelled out yesterday was burn down the system, burn it down. And I turned my camera around. I was like, do you want to talk about that? You know, I had my Antifa gear on. I was like, tell me more about burning down the system. They're nihilists. And misery loves company. They're done with the world. These people are done with the world, and they want to pull the rest of the world down with them. And we saw that in full effect, on full display yesterday.
Yeah, what is it? Stacey Max said, I think it was to you. Come on. Yo, what up, Gina Patriot? Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, Gina.
Morality is lost. The left has tried to make morality old-fashioned and lamed, while the left are satanic scum.
Yeah, so you see how ironic it is that they're fighting for justice, right? If morality's gone, what is justice? It's rape. It's trauma-based mind control. It's rape through information. It's literally rape. The reason propaganda was made illegal in the 1930s through the original Smith-Mund Act is because it's effective. Cognitive dissonance can be created in the human psyche through propaganda, through telling you one thing is true and then telling you something else completely contradictory at the same time. Both cannot exist. And through making them try to exist, you've been raped. You've got trauma. You've created another personality within your brain who can deal with that kind of dissonance.
An eye for an eye. Silly Bill Eye says, yeah, I mean, eye for an eye when it's something done to you, but don't burn down the system for something that happened to somebody else like 100 years ago.
Burn down the system? What's that even mean?
Burn down the system.
What, the patriarchy?
The enemies want the world to themselves to descend to the level of God. He wants to be God, and humans are never achieved that. But believe we can because we have fooled into the illusion of the superior.
Shout out who's saying that?
God's Night.
Oh, what up, God's Night? Yeah, you already. God's Night's always 100.
Yeah, SMF Veritas, totally agree. SMF needs to, MSM needs to shut down and cut the cable. I say we hold them bastards accountable. You know, Schiff just went and addressed to the nation and made up that total transcript and evolved into this impeachment and this, what was it, the Ukrainian deal, or all lies. We gotta hold these motherfuckers accountable. We can't allow this shit. That's the problem. I think that's the thing that like pet peeves me the most about like the Republican Party. They don't. If they fought like the left fought, if they was loud like the left, there would be none of this shit. I don't know. They're scared to get attacked or something. It's probably because some of them are compromised.
Well, conservatives typically don't have anything to conceal. A lot of the reason the left in general is so loud is because they have to be. They have to distract you. They're projecting. They have to be loud. They have to make these digital echo chambers like Facebook and Twitter for their voices to echo off of each other and even exist. I mean, these are unpopular ideas. These are hugely unpopular ideas, but you know, they have billions of dollars thrown at them and the latest and greatest AI technology to suppress voices like the one you're hearing right now and amplify these satanic, atheist, nihilists, burn down the system. You're going straight to the top of Twitter. I bet if that chick went home and tweeted, burn down the system, it would get like a million retweets. So brave. So brave.
Yo, what up, Four Corners Report? Yeah, God's night. My other phone's dead, so,
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Ricky White?
JT Waterman's in the house.
JT Waterman. Hey, I saw you tweeted that yesterday. I meant to say thank you. I can't catch all the chats. I really do try. JT Waterman, thank you, man. We appreciate you. Anytime you can tweet it out, I'm grateful.
An eye for an eye will all be blind, the same person has said. Stacey Mass, they have worked for years to take over our system, education, do digital journalism, even the pulpit. Absolutely. What up, Raymond? Hope all is well. Yeah, they have worked. And then so when you try to tell people that, you know, like, for example, Bill Ayers is a tenured professor. So on the phone you have now... No. If you call me, it shuts down the stream. I'll just read your chat. I'll read your chat and we'll answer it. I'll read it. But yeah, you know, Bill Ayers is a tenured professor in Chicago, was a leading member, founder of the Weather Underground, you know, bombings and things like this with a communist, you know, backing or ideals. That's in our higher education system, so you're absolutely right. What up, Gina? You are so welcome. Last Scout Radio shared your feed yesterday until you stopped. Yeah, I know, that was too cool. Maurice Delk, shout out to Maurice Delk, and shout out to Last Scout Radio for sharing our streams.
Hey, what's up, Mo? Is Mo on here?
He popped in a while ago. I don't know if he's still here, but
man, I ran earlier. We were at you were on Facebook, and you were talking about zombies, man. We were in zombie land. Me and hippies were in zombie land. If you're just tuning in, we got hippies for Trump. Just another Brandon here from justanotherchannel.com. We're kind of decompressing and just mulling over some of the nuances of the Trump rally as we drive into Texas here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash the like button. Smash the like.
yo, what up, this guy? Hashtag surfer for Trump.
Hey, what's up, this guy?
What up, brother?
Good to see you, man. He came over and totally Todd.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Fuck hippies, right?
Well, you were...
I know, I'm just...
You're gonna have to get with totally Todd on that.
Yeah, I'm being facetious. Being silly. Aloha back to yourself as well. Yeah. It was interesting. I did notice, you know, because there was obviously like chatter, you could hear people kind of talking about after the event, and a lot of the people, you know, especially when Black Bloc showed up, look, people were all black helmets, they had a red cross on them, you know, they were their medics or whatever, and I think when those people showed up, and then you had like these independent, it was a show, man. It was orchestrated.
Well, I'd seen that in Austin, but you're making a point that I usually don't even think about or talk about. You see how many there were people that were just totally anonymous, but they had like $3,000 cameras.
Right,
you know?
right.
Like badass lenses, and they're just... Isn't that weird?
That is weird. You know what I felt like that was? Because their whole face would be covered, guys. And you know they're fucking Tifas. You know they are BLM motherfuckers. And they get right up in your face. And it's like they so fucking close to counting how many whiskers you got. And I just know that picture's going in a fucking database and AI fucking something or another. And that's a fucking George Soros finding out who the Patriots are. I mean, that's kind of where my mind goes when I felt that. You know, like it was for a tracking or...
I don't know, man. I think you're a little paranoid.
I don't know if I'm a little paranoid, if I'm just living in truth. I mean, the thing they hate the most is people wanting to go out there and stand against this for free. People made comments. I was out there doing this for free. The last thing they want is patriots standing up for the country they believe in, what they grew up in, what they want to leave to their children and their grandkids. That's the last thing they want. I'm gonna fucking give it to them.
Hey, has anybody in the room not been to a Trump rally? Who in this room has not been to a Trump rally? In the chat. We're not going to shame you. Anyone say, I've never been to a Trump rally? Who has not been to a Trump rally? Smash the like button.
Me. So okay. So someone says.
Yeah. You should go.
Yeah, you should definitely go. There's a couple more that say they haven't. Right on. Y'all should definitely go. The energy is fucking amazing, y'all. There's people that travel everywhere. I mean, California, I'm Louisiana, Texas, all, people from fucking all over are there, and they're there for one reason. They believe in the ideology this man speaks of. It's not for the man. It's not for the flesh. It's not for who he is.
Yeah, it's Americana. You can hear it in the speech. If you want a taste of what it's like, just watch the speech, because that's on Fox News and all over.
RSBN.
Yeah, listen to the whole thing though, and just understand that everyone that he's speaking to is live and in that city. So, like Tulsa, for example, everyone that he was speaking to in that speech that you're hearing, that badass speech that you're hearing, where he calls out globalism. I mean, he's protecting our country right now from some really bad people. Some people would say that he's protecting us from something that is already prophecy. Can you go against prophecy? Well, I don't know. Can you? I'm not a nihilist. I'm straying. I digress. If you haven't been to a Trump rally, you should go, because everyone there is cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Real nice people, man.
Nothing but love. It's a love fest, like he says.
Yep. You gotta feel that energy. It's crazy. It's no rock concert. It's not like anything you've ever felt before.
Do we got tickets from last night, Trump rally? No, I don't have any tickets. We were there first thing, and we were outside all day. I watch every rally on RSBN. Even when it came to my hometown, I still didn't go inside. I was outside for 8-9 hours holding signs. I don't want to go in. I watch every rally on YouTube, like the comments are saying, and I'm not interested inside.
Please understand that we are patriotic Americans who are posing as journalists because we're that passionate. One of the main reasons I was there is because if there's going to be any violent acts, or if there's going to be infiltrators, if there's going to be people bearing false witness, if there's going to be someone in a MAGA hat that's really an Antifa person doing some stupid shit, we want to be there to call it out, because we're not going to have that. We're boots on the ground. I have been inside a Trump rally, but I find the outside to be far more entertaining.
I'm telling you.
Far more entertaining.
I'm telling you.
So if you haven't seen them yet, go to justanotherchannel.com. There's about 5 live streams, some great interviews, some really crazy footage of when they started shooting pepper bullets. What do you call those? Pepper balls?
Tear gas bullets, pepper balls.
This shit was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I've watched every single rally too as well on the internet, as long with every speech. I do not watch any news anchors at all. I don't need someone's opinions. I'm subscribed to the White House, and I watch every single roundtable, speech, all that shit. I'm making my own opinion. That's why I'm out here on these streets, because I don't hear that the Smith Modernization Act.
People need to do more of that.
Absolutely. Let's see, what does that say? So even why CBS is claiming low turnout to the rally. Well, they had to shut the doors early. They came in aggressive. They made the military and the riot police come out, and they literally had to shut down the rally and not allow anyone else inside. A lot of the people Hey, Cambria says hi.
Oh, hey, what's up? What up, girl? We got Big Tex in the house. No, you want to talk about low attendance. Did you guys know that Joe Biden had a rally recently? Let's talk about that. There was not low attendance. Those streets were packed.
He's claiming the low turnout. AOC is bragging that teens on TikTok got the tickets. What? That don't even make sense.
They don't sell out those tickets. They gave up. People signed up for over 1 million.
They give out as many tickets as possible.
Yeah, they're email tickets.
Yeah, and then there's big screens, so when it fills up inside, you can watch on the big screens. Dude, it's not real tickets.
You know what? And here's what I told someone last night. Oh, all of a sudden Trump's going to start having rallies where no one's showing up. He packs stadiums day after day after day, doing tour after tour of rallying America. That's what he really does. He's rallying America, quite literally.
Listen to a rally. Don't listen to TV. Listen to the fucking rally. The truth. He's telling you in this rally, there's people from out of countries out here in these streets.
Yeah.
I saw a fucking Iranian. I'm telling you. I'm gonna point all this shit out. It's so organized.
Well, and
there's
that's
millions
my point.
behind this, guys.
That's my point. Is that all of a sudden now, what, people are gonna stop coming to Trump rallies?
Right.
Are we supposed to believe that?
Fuck no.
That's part of the creation of cognitive dissonance. We're gonna tell you one thing when there's clearly some other shit going on right in front of your eyes. Don't believe your lying eyes. Don't believe your lying eyes. There was nobody at that Trump rally. Ha 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 ha. And that's another reason we're boots on the ground. You don't think there was a lot of people at the Trump rally? Check out the video.
Yeah, sure. This guy says Antifa in Oklahoma are a bunch of pussies. They definitely didn't have the heart. No, man. They weren't about shit, man. They must have sent the C team.
They're physically weak. They're mentally weak. They're spiritually weak. They're inherently weak, overtaking souls. And I pray for them every night. I still love them. I understand that they're misguided and poisoned and fucking brainwashed and all that stuff. I still have a lot of love for those people. I have friends and family who are leftists. Now they may or may not be crazy enough to go to a BLM rally, but they're still left-leaning, they'll say. And I love them too. I don't hate anybody. I never have. I voted for Ron Paul in 2008. I didn't hate people who were voting for Obama. Like, what the hell? Where have we gotten to where we're so susceptible to the media? We all already were talking about how much we hate the news. I remember 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago, people were like, oh, the news, yeah, I can't even watch the news, it's too depressing. Remember, like, but all of a sudden we're going to let the news shape our entire, political viewpoint. Give me a break. Anyways, yeah, the real fear is what's behind these soy boys. Nobody is scared of United States Antifa, but if you want an idea of what I'm talking about, go look at Antifa in Germany. Tell me you'd want to fuck with those guys. There's these paramilitary United Nations forces that are allied with Antifa and radical Islam that are just insurgents. They're ready. They've all been trained along with elements of the third world. When you're seeing these migrant caravans of hundreds of thousands of people flooding into America, they're not only fleeing the country that they're from, they've also stopped along the way for a little brainwashing session, a little anti-American. On the Hispanic side, it's La Raza, right? They basically train you up to hate America. You're going to vote Democrat as soon as you come here because you need the welfare, right? You're going to suck America dry. It's all a racket, guys.
Who said that? Had a UN flag. Stacey Mack UN had an Antifa flag over one of their buildings.
My point exactly. They're in solidarity with the establishment that they are claiming to be against. They're idiots, useful idiots. It's a technical term. Coin, you know? It was a Lenin coined that term, useful idiots, because they're so virtuous that they're going to help bring in communism into an otherwise free nation, a sovereign nation. That's all these people are at the BLM rallies, is a bunch of technically useful idiots. I'm not calling them idiots. I'm calling them useful idiots. Look it up. Lenin. Your boy Lenin called you useful idiots.
Yeah.
Che Guevara, really? Oh, you're gay and you have a Che Guevara shirt on? Way to go. He kills gays. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Sounds like some Chaz stuff.
You're a soy boy, gay, Che Guevara fan? Nice, real cool. That's like I'm a Jew and I have a Hitler shirt on. Yeah. It's the same, that'd be the same thing. Oh, we need to start a new movement, guys. Jews for Hitler. That's the level of cognitive dissonance that's being created.
That's a great Ballstein. Fucking
Jews for Hitler. Heil Hitler. Jews for Hitler. 2020. Good God, man.
Yeah, that one sign, some people would say, I got that sign that says Hitler took the guns, Democrats want to. And people would be like, Democrats want to what?
Take the guns.
I'm like, fucking really? You need to put the word also. Or I need to spell it out that fucking much. Sad.
Yeah, for them you do.
Sad.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Absolutely. I think that's it, guys. Yeah? Well, I'll read the comments for a second. If y'all want to say something real quick or got a question, we'll read the comments for a second. We're almost to his house, and I gotta drive home. Ballstein. We would definitely drive safe. Look, this is what we're driving right here. And we're overpopulated, we're running out of room, and this is majority of what our country looks like. Over majority of what our country looks like.
Yeah, there's food shortages. The UN is going to keep us sustainable with their food program.
Don't believe the bullshit. Can I get another Ballstein? Ballstein, where you at, Ballstein?
Hashtag BLM. Go home racist. Go home racist. Your KKK rally's over. You can go home now.
That's what they were saying too.
Your KKK rally's over. You can go home now, bigot.
Bigot, racist, homophobe.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Oh, it's so awesome. Yo, we had the best time. It was freaking amazing.
And let me not forget, fuck Trump, okay? I'll say it. Should I say it?
Say it.
Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump.
Oh, y'all are so amazing. Y'all are awesome. Definitely in 2 weeks. DC, baby. 10 million march. Sign up, guys. Every state capital and DC. Make your sign. Stand up for your country. It's not a Trump thing. It's an American thing. It's on Independence Day squared. Get involved, guys. Get involved.
You bigots in your 4th of July Independence Day squared. You need to wake up and smell the soybeans.
Well, we need term limits.
You need soybeans. You racist bigots.
Maybe we'll show up in Philly one day. That'd be what's up. Yo, what up?
Philly's hardcore, dude.
Thanks for letting me stream on your channel, Bull. Thanks, Bull.
Yeah, hey, Bull.
Hey, Bull.
Yeah, thanks for letting Hippie stream, man. That was dope.
That was cool of you, for real. Thank you so much. Yeah, what the Marxists did to our monuments. Yeah, Trump was talking about that. They took Jefferson down, and they took the head off of somebody, I forget. Oh, absolutely, Nelson. That's what it's about. We want to firsthand. It's about bringing the firsthand event. We don't want people to really have to hear the opinions. You're smart enough to form your own opinions. Turn off the TV, cut the cord, learn about why there's patents, the reason why we switch from analog to digital. It's about mind control, hypnosis, the Smith Modernization Act, MK Ultra. Cut the cord, turn off the TV, and we're out here. There's patriots just like us out here doing the same thing. Get the information firsthand. Subscribe to the White House. Listen to every speech. Don't worry about the media, guys. Turn that shit off.
Corruption of your mind.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I'm excited to go to DC. There's so many aspects of this trip, but one of them is going to be able to document the vandalism and the hatred they showed against, on our country. Burning over a 200-year-old church. That's one of the first things these piece of shit Marxists want to do. They want to take away God, they want to take away the religion, and they want to burn down these Art Deco, what's that? Beautiful fucking buildings. Architecture.
Well, not to mention that they get more pissed about the president taking a photo in front of the church than the actual burning down of the church. Let's not forget about that.
Yo, Carl Nelson, we do a call-in show every Tuesday and Thursday. Call in and talk about more about your comment. You used to not support Trump, but there was something major or big that happened.
Let us know. Let's talk about it. Hippies, just subscribe to the channel. Hippies goes live every Tuesday and Thursday. Deep behind enemy lines in Louisiana.
FEMA Region 6.
Are you in 6?
I'm in 6.
FEMA Region 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. But yeah. Alright, guys. We love y'all. Y'all are freaking amazing. The support has been beautiful. Thank y'all so much to each and every one of y'all. Thank you. I'm gonna write all the names down for the entry and for the shirt, and I'll see y'all when I get home. Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Kicked in the head by a horse. That was a good joke. I like that, Carl Nelson. Yeah, I'd be happy to talk about it. I got kicked in the head by a horse. Now I like Trump.
Yeah.
That was
whatever
good.
it takes, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. We love everybody. You don't have to be a Trump supporter. You don't have to be a conservative.
Just think rationally. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'll say it again. Trump's only got 4 more years max. Let's stop making it about him. Can we talk about things that we can unite around? Like, we all want to live in a clean environment. None of us like to shit in our own backyard. You know what I mean? It's common sense to have a clean water, clean air.
Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it, brother.
Whatever.
We're trying to get to 1,000 over here so I can stream live. I travel with justanotherchannel.com. We do other things, so I'm having to stream. If you go to he's in the chat right now, the channel ISYLDD. I have all day I streamed over there. 7 hours or something like this over there. So go check that out. Yo, what up, love? I'm on my way home, almost to Brando's. I love you, baby. Thank you for letting me have fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, guys. I'll holler at y'all later. I'll stream when I get home. Peace. Call in show tomorrow. Peace. Wanna wave?